Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2014 Lexus IS350C. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. And then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we'll check out a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's where it usually is, but I'm not seeing anything. So starting off very strong, but let's start going around and see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So got the F Sport, love that. Looks like you have a small scratch right in there, so nothing super major, but good to know nonetheless. Another one right in here. So I was popping the trunk with the key fob here. There we go. Nice. That's sick. Then up top there. It's all pretty straightforward. Got a little scuff right in here. All right, well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, I am really impressed. For 2014, this thing is in extremely good condition. I didn't see any major dents, any huge scratches. There's a little bit of wear and tear here and there, but not bad at all. So let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior. All right, so first things first, let's turn it on. All right, so we got two warning lights up. The first is actually three. The first is the seatbelt light, which is pretty straightforward. The second is the the gas light. Talking's hard, man. The gas light, also pretty straightforward. And then it says in maintenance required, which is the oil light. So all pretty easy fixes. Other than that, everything up here looks super solid. As far as interior features go, you have a lot of them. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off, you're going to have your paddle shifters, which are a lot of fun. I really like paddle shifters. Down here, you're also going to have your cooled and heated seats. I'm definitely going to opt for cooled seats this time of year, but that's just me. Got your cup holders and whatnot, as well as obviously your basic controls. So down here, you're going to have a little bit of extra space, as well as some plugins. So love that. Close that up for you. You have your maps up top here, your AC, which is blowing cold. Everyone always asks that, like, does it blow cold? Yes, it's blowing cold. So in case you were wondering, let's double check your audio system real quick. Let's turn that on. Okay, well, let's change it to a good station. Nice. You actually have pretty solid speakers in here. That's pretty cool. Obviously, windows roll down, windows roll up. So pretty straightforward there. Down, down, and up. So that's not super crazy. Lights and everything. Looks like the lights could be replaced. Oh, never mind. They are working. They're just down there. I stand corrected. So anyway, we can go over features and stuff all day. There's no shortage of things to play with up here. So actually, let's do that real quick. I'm just gonna drop the top. That will never not be fun. And there you have it. It says complete. So let's close it up now. We'll switch back the other way. You just click close down here. And complete. Again, that will never not be cool. I really freaking like that. Anyway, we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for this video. So while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lots. So we go down a ways that way past those banners. We also go down a ways that way past that billboard. And then we have the building over here, and another building over there you can't see past this wall. So we've been in business for over 33 years now. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state, which you don't have to know that, but I feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with, you know? We didn't just start up yesterday and we're just trying our best, you know? Anyway, let's pop this hood. All right. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your battery, it'll look kind of like green, crusty crud. If there's rust all over your metal pieces and you got like spider webs and junk all over everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Again, not to be a broken record, but for 2014, you expect to see a little bit of wear and tear, but I'm not seeing rust on really anything. So I'm actually pretty impressed. This is very, very nice. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Lexus.